Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans, is Deacon's son going to be on the show soon? We know there's a new character named Deke that's going to arrive in tomorrow's episode, and we know this character has major ties to another character on the show. So fans are wondering now if Deke could be Deacon's son. We'll get into more of that later, but first, Thomas's fury at Brooke. We saw that intense confrontation today when Thomas erupted and unloaded all of his frustration on Brooke. So let's get into what we saw today. So during this heated confrontation between Thomas and Brooke, and it was mainly Thomas being heated and upset. To Brooke's credit, she remained calm. But Thomas saw the wedding ring. This only fueled Thomas's frustration, and he told Brooke she's dead wrong if she thinks that this is going to work out, being married to Ridge. Thomas told Brooke, "I'm so tired of you hurting the people I care about the most, and I'm not going to let it happen again, never again." Thomas crossed a line though. He put his hands on Brooke, on her shoulders, and he's yelling at her. But Ridge comes to the rescue. Ridge burst through the door and intervened, getting in between Brooke and Thomas. So what happens next? Ridge will defend Brooke and tell Thomas that the incident in Italy changed him and made him realize that he couldn't live without Brooke and that he wants to spend the rest of his life with her. Ridge, though, too, is going to see that his son is in pain, in agony, and Ridge, though, is going to protect Brooke from Thomas. So the big question fans have is, what is Thomas going to do? Is he going to revert back to being manipulative or worse? Thomas has been saying some ominous sounding things lately, so we'll have to find out if Thomas is going to do something drastic against Brooke. So stay tuned for that, hopefully not. But in the preview too, we know that Eric and Taylor are going to have a big argument soon, and Taylor will accuse Eric of conspiring against her. But what's done is done. Is Taylor going to accept that Brooke and Ridge are married, and what can she do about it? She's going to have to accept it at some point. The only question is what lengths, what extremes will Thomas go to, if anything? Stay tuned as this family drama heats up. And over with Luna, she's going to be in some hot water, but Luna has a few tricks up her sleeve, so let's get into that, and let's get into the new character that we'll see tomorrow. So we saw Luna hoping that Remy will let her hide out at his place while she plans her future with Will, but soon Deke is going to show up, and Luna will assume that Deke is Remy's roommate, but he's Remy's boyfriend. But Deke will also recognize who Luna is, and Deke's not going to be happy to see Luna. Deke is going to know Luna is dangerous, and so it looks like Remy isn't going to allow Luna to stay at his place. Of course, Deke will be played by Harrison Cohn, and we wondered if this new character could be Jack Maroney, Brooke and Nick's son, but it's looking like that's not the case. We do know that Deke is an aspiring fashion designer with a link to a major character, so the momentum now is building that Deke could be Deacon's son. Is Deke little D, Deacon's son that he had with Becky? We're going to find out soon, so stay tuned. But what happens next with Luna? We saw Luna tell Remy that she's hoping to give Will something that will bond them as a couple for the rest of their lives, and we know Luna has been taking pregnancy tests, but those tests are turning out negative. If Luna's plan was to get pregnant by Will, it's looking like that plan failed, but that's not going to stop Luna. Over with Will, he just told Bill and Katie that it was Luna he spent the night with, the night of his party, so Will and Katie now will know that there's a possibility that Luna could be pregnant. So if Luna fakes a pregnancy, that Bill and Katie could believe that it's true. One way or another, Luna will have to face the music with Lee, Will, Bill, and Katie this week when they confront her, and we see that in the preview that things are going to get physical. We know Lee is going to be livid with Luna, and in the preview we see Lee will attack Luna and call her evil. Spoilers say Will and Bill intervene, though, on Luna's behalf, so look for them to try and de-escalate this encounter. All of them, though, are going to demand answers from Luna. And spoilers say, though, this is interesting, spoilers say that Luna makes her play in front of the Forresters and Logans. So this week, Luna is going to reveal something shocking. Look for Luna this week to reveal that she's pregnant. Whether it's true or not, Luna is going to say that she's pregnant with Will's baby. And Luna should have something to back that up, one of those pregnancy tests. Of course, Luna could be faking this. We know she got a paternity test on the dark web. Did Luna get a fake pregnancy test? Or is Luna really pregnant with Will's baby? Also, spoilers say Will is going to feel guilty when Elektra has a special romantic night planned for Will and wants to give Will a gift. So is Will going to feel guilty over not telling Elektra about his night with Luna? Will is feeling more and more guilty. He's not telling Elektra, so this is not good for Will. So is Luna really pregnant, or is she faking it? Is Deke actually Deacon's son? We're going to find out soon. We should get more answers this week, so don't miss a moment. We'll keep the updates coming. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Watch The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video.